Hello and welcome to BDO's Budget Analysis. My name is Elliot Grady and I'm with Helen Jones, tax partner at BDO. Helen, the budget was an opportunity for the Chancellor to rebuild a bit of confidence in the UK economy, but it seemed pretty light from the tax perspective.
That's not a bad thing. We've had an unprecedented amount of consultation and legislation over the last few years. We did get some welcome surprises. So first-time buyers will get a £300,000 exemption from stamp duty land tax when they purchase a property worth less than £500,000. The very valuable enterprise investment scheme relief is being extended. This was a big surprise. Where you've got knowledge-intensive companies, they will be able to get double the investment than ordinary EIS companies will get, and individuals investing in knowledge-intensive companies will be able to put in £2 million a year rather than the normal EIS £1 million exemption. We also saw a continuation in the increase of the general allowances. So the personal allowances and the basic rate tax band are moving towards the 2020 target of £12,500 and £50,000.
Now, tax avoidance is something that previous Chancellors have looked at. Did Philip Hammond mention anything about those issues in today's budget?
Yes, he did. They're going to continue to build on the measures they've already introduced. They think the measures to date have raised £160 billion from 2010. They're going to introduce a notification of offshore structures. That's going to be via a consultation process. And then they're also going to extend time limits in which the UK government can collect tax from individuals. So there'll be a 12-year time limit where the UK tax authorities can go back and collect unpaid tax, and there'll be no requirement for them to show that there was deliberate intent for non-compliance.
Now, the Chancellor announced some big spending commitments today on the NHS, on housing. How's he going to pay for it?
So they're going to invest in resources and in technology. They've already made quite a lot of investment and they're going to continue to do so. So hoping to restrict the amount of tax evasion going on and also to speed up the payment of tax and increase the penalties around the non-compliance.
And finally, Helen, the Chancellor said we're living in uncertain times. What can we expect from the government in the future?
More consultation. Recently, non-resident individuals became liable to capital gains tax on UK residential property. There'll be a consultation to look at extending this to both commercial property and potentially companies that own property that aren't resident in the UK. We also think there's going to be some simplification and fairness around the taxation of trusts going forward.
Helen, thank you for your time and thank you for watching BDO's Budget Analysis.